Well, right now, my friends, we are actually in the peak of wedding season, and one of the biggest components for any bride on her big day is the bouquet. And here with some tips and ideas on how to pick the perfect bouquet is Jim Cook from White Barn Decor in Belfair. Welcome back to a new day, my friend.
Thank you for having me back.
Okay, this is absolutely beautiful, but I have to say, it is so fascinating when you think about a bouquet and how everything goes into it. But first, let's talk about what you brought along today.
Yeah, so as I was preparing for this, I called all my floral friends. I was like, hey guys, what do we notice the biggest trends for 2024 and 2025? And everybody was like, color. It is color.
So this here is a representative.
Like, yeah, okay. We're really seeing it kind of explode across the market. Everybody's wanting color. We're noticing color blocking. It's a big deal. And I have been seeing it in my work coming through as well. And I'm enjoying it because the boho vibe is now gone. We're not seeing the pampas grass anymore. We're not seeing any of like the neutrals.
Yeah.
We're really seeing color.
Seeing lovely color, explorative. This is so fun.
And this would be something we call like an asymmetrical design, which is coming to the forefront as well.
Okay, so something that's not super formed. It's just kind of like, I wouldn't take it out because can you imagine holding this on your big day? It's so pretty.
It is beautiful. And this is what I call it the roundy moundy. But this one is something that I think is very indicative of the Northwest bride.
Oh, this is beautiful.
Northwest brides are very particular in what they want. They usually want it to be white and green. They want it to be organic. They want it to be natural. And to me, this just kind of encapsulated that exactly.
It's very like vintage too, I feel like.
Yeah,
very
I
elegant.
would definitely say that.
I wouldn't want to throw this one.
No.
I want to keep that.
We'll make you another one to toss.
Oh, is that a thing? Do they do that?
Oh yeah, there's a toss bouquet, everything.
I don't remember that.
Pretty big. And so the trends also that we're seeing on the back end of weddings is people are going more for sustainable material.
Okay.
So this is now a sustainable block of foam for florals.
Oh.
And as you can see, I made this one completely out of it.
Oh, okay. And so this is traditionally?
That is traditionally, and there are some environmental effects to it because it does tend to fall apart. Oh. So if you want to be more of a sustainable bride, you can go for something like this.
You can make sure your florist are you using biodegradable foam?
Yes.
And
yes.
That's good to know.
It is good to know. The only thing is, this is half the cost of this. So that's one of those things that I do warn brides. I'm like, hey, I get it, let's do it, but budget-wise, we got to talk about that.
Okay.
Because it's something
good to know. So you really want to. All right, what is this beautiful thing?
This one is the Cascade. This was our Bridgerton-inspired bouquet, and we are seeing Bridgerton make its like come through for florals. They are showing everybody what to do as far as flower power.
Can we talk about this? This is insanity.
And that is like a full cascading effect. This is something that I would tell a bride if she had like a big ball gown to wear and have this with her on her wedding day.
Because this can handle a big ball gown.
Yes.
Can we talk about that? I didn't realize that you can make a big mistake in a bouquet.
Yes.
When you pick the wrong style for your dress, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So a lot of times people will make the mistake of not showing their florist their wedding dress. And they're like, but a lot of times we need to know how this is because if the wedding dress poofs out very long, then we might need to build that bouquet so it doesn't look small. Like this.
Right.
With a giant Cinderella dress is probably not going to look as amazing.
It'll look weird.
Yeah, it'll look very small.
All right.
But this with a very sleek lace dress would be perfect. Because it's small, it's quaint, and it also fits the bride.
Copy that, okay.
Yeah.
And then so well, what dress goes with this big color explosion?
Honestly, I've seen a lot of different brides wear these with different style dresses. I noticed that I think it's more like a jumpsuit.
Okay.
The more non-traditional bride, I'm noticing with these.
Maybe more whimsical too.
Whimsical, fairy tale aesthetic. That look would be what I would say this goes for.
I love that. I actually tried to get our producers and I to all show you our wedding pictures to see if you could grade what they were. Because mine, I think it was like a big bouquet, and I had this sleek dress, and it poofed out at the bottom. And I don't think any bouquet. I think it was just one of those tough dresses. But I love this idea of asking showing your dress to the florist.
It's a communication thing, and a lot of people get scared when they're talking to a florist because they're like, well, I don't want to blow my budget out. I also want this look and all of that.
Yeah.
The other thing we're seeing is local. So people are really asking their florist, can you please bring in local flowers, local farmers,
like that.
all of that, support the local community.
Yeah.
So this is local lavender from our farm, Heritage Lavender, which is amazing, and I have been getting a lot of requests for that. So
I love that, especially having lavender in your bouquet. By the way, it's calming.
it is super calming.
I asked my florist on my wedding day to put lavender in my bouquet, and they put rosemary.
Oh.
That doesn't
Florist
help me.
mistake.
I wasn't
That's a
calm.
florist mistake.
I was hungry. I was hungry. All right, I have to say, you really love flowers, and it's been a minute since we mentioned this. You actually, Jim, before I even met you, was on Full Bloom, which was a contestant of an incredible reality show. We have video of you here. That had to have been so much fun.
It was. It was a very big experience. I mean, you're going into a competition. I think I was the youngest and I had the least experience going in.
Wow.
I was working with event planners that had 10, 20 years of experience. So
Yeah.
I learned a lot, but it was brutal.
I bet it was. Oh, how fun though. I'm excited to see though, every time I come to Belfair, if you guys have never been to White Barn, you have to go. It is just an explosion of just everything. Theme, beautiful color. What's going on right now at White Barn?
Well, this weekend we have our Summer Ladies Night, and it is going to be featuring King Neptune and his mermen. We're going to have live music. Yes. We're going to have food, and you get 25% off your entire purchase. There's no exclusions. So custom rugs, custom furniture, whatever you want to order, that's the night. And we also might have a sneak peek of Christmas.
Oh.
Yes.
Okay, what time does that start? Because Grandma and I are coming.
It's from 5 o'clock to 9 o'clock on Saturday night. Yeah.
So much fun. Oh my gosh. All right. Jim, thank you so
Yes,
much. Always
thank you.
bringing us the coolest ideas. So much fun.